Hi, I wanted to quickly show you how to create a poll using the Cengage Mobile App. So once you're signed in, you have the app, and you're in your course that you want to create the poll for, if you're doing this while you're in class, that's fine. If you're setting up and creating polls for creating them ahead of time for class, this is also great. So once you're in, go ahead and click on the polls tab. The first thing you'll want to do is you'll see it tells you to tap the plus button in the bottom right hand corner. And you're going to have three things. You'll see create a poll, save polls, and student results. So the first thing we'll do is walk through creating a poll. So what you might do to create a poll, maybe it has a name, maybe it's based off a subject if that you're currently copying or covering in your course. Maybe you want to do a date. So if we did a date here, and this is for maybe an upcoming class, and then you're going to have, you can list your question with your answers, and your answers can be up to 200 characters long. And once you have all of those set in, you can decide whether your poll is going to have a correct answer or it's just going to be an opinion poll. So if this one has a correct answer, you'll go ahead, you'll select that little tab or the toggle switch so it goes over. You'll decide which one is the correct answer, and you can hit save in the upper right hand corner, and this will save your poll. And when it saves it into that saved polls that we saw earlier. So when we back out, maybe you've created your polls ahead of time. Now it's time for class. You pull out your phone, you go to the polls app, click the plus in the bottom right hand corner, click on the save polls, and you'll see a full list. So then you can see you have dates, you have some that are topics. So, maybe like this one that I've made in the past, this one has a right answer. What is the largest country in South America? So you can kind of come in here and you can activate that poll. Maybe you want to do one that's opinion. You can see your students which they think is the best sitcom all time. Maybe you do one of these at the start of every class as a way of attendance. So that way any student that takes part in your poll, you'll also know was in attendance that day. Basically what you do then is you go ahead and hit preview. It's going to show you, again, what the poll is going to look like to the students. Then you'll hit next. This is where you will decide how long you want to give the students to actually complete the poll. They got to pull out their phones, they got to log in. So make sure you give them a little bit of time. And then OK, and then you would activate poll. So then you'll start to see the timer. As students will complete it, you'll see them completing their poll. And if you back out, this will update and you'll see any live polls that you have going currently. And if you see that the participants have reached the full capacity and everyone's answered it, which is great, you can go ahead and complete the poll. And from there, you would be able to click and see the students' results. You'd be able to see how they answered, whether they got it right, how many answered, depending on whether or not it's an opinion poll or a poll with a right answer. So hopefully this is something that you can find value in. This is a great feature with the Cengage Mobile App. Again, I hope this was helpful.